Catching up with Darren Dietz, defenseman with the Saskatoon Blades, who's going to be going into his rookie season as a 17-year-old, but of course got a chance to play several games at the midpoint and at the end of last season when injuries, suspensions, and whatever all else caused the Blades to have some of their younger prospects be called up and be a part of the hockey club. Darren, I think that's something that was a big-time confidence booster for yourself, getting a chance to play, especially in the WHL playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting the opportunity to be around the guys, be around game day operations is pretty big when it comes to the confidence, getting in practices, just being more comfortable with the coaching staff and the other players is a big part of it as well.
What did you learn the most, though, about being a Western hockey leaguer?
I'd have to say moving the puck quick. You have to, the game's the same, it just gets faster, and you have to be able to react and move the puck quick with everybody else.
You scored your first Western Hockey League goal in a game in Prince Albert, I believe it was. Tell me about it.
I was pretty lucky on my part, I guess. Somehow snuck out the beat on the power play there, and Darren was able to find me the seam pass and had the empty net, so I just fired it home.
And that's a nice memory to have. Do you remember your first game?
I do. It was in Chilliwack. That's all I remember.
There you go. Now, as far as that goes, again, what do you consider yourself to be? What player would you be as a defenseman here playing for the Blades?
I'd like to think of myself as a player who takes care of their own end, defensively responsible, but has a little bit of upside if needed to play in power play situations and stuff. That's nothing new to me either.
Played, I think you even had a hat trick in a game in AAA Midget this past season in Lethbridge, did you not?
Yeah, you get a couple lucky bounces here and there, but yeah.
Okay. As far as going on with the hockey part of things with the Blades, you were able to also have that opportunity to play during the course of the season and into the postseason. But now you got to get ready for a new season. You almost wish that it was upon you here right now, having had that taste.
Yeah, it was nice to do that for sure. Kind of let me know what to expect, what the expectations are, and what to bring into camp. Come fall time, the attitude that I need, and to make me successful.
So what do you do in the off season now in order to make sure you're ready for the end of August?
Right now, I'm just taking a little rest, letting the body recover, and then I'm going to start training again at home for a few weeks. And I think I'm going to take the camp in Minnesota and spend 2 weeks down there, solid in the camp to prepare for this outcome.
Is that one of those power skating camps?
They do some power skating, but it's more of like a full fitness, I guess, kind of camp. You're there 24/7 for 14 days, so it's a bit of isolation.
What do you do with your off time back in Medicine Hat?
Right now I'm going to school, taking just gym class and religion, so it's pretty slack, but otherwise just hanging out around home and being with the friends and family that I haven't seen in a while. That's about it.
What grade are you finishing up?
I'll be finishing grade 11.
And good averages as far as the marks go?
Yeah, solid. So not quite on roll, but just below.
So hobbies, what else would you be doing in the off season? I know you're into cars big time.
Yeah, my dad likes to drag race and stuff there, so we're building a few cars. And I kind of take a back seat and just watch and learn it, but I like to be around the cars as well and watch them. It's a long process right from the start to build them up. I like to be a part of it.
So what's the project the most recent project that's being worked on?
My dad just purchased a 010 GT Cobra jet. It's meant for drag racing, so you buy the shell of the car, and you buy everything underneath it and put it together by yourself.
That was it. Did you do some driving as well?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It wouldn't be any fun if you didn't get to drive.
No, absolutely not. So where's the nearest drag strip?
There is one in Medicine Hat,
okay.
But I guess the NHRA one would be in Calgary.
I imagine the Blades aren't all that keen on seeing you though behind the wheel.
Yeah, I haven't yet.
Is that something that you'd like to be able to do?
Absolutely. I plan on. My dad got me a truck there that's not quite as fast, but I like to put that down the strip with the street racers there every once in a while.
Flames or Oilers?
Flames.
Why?
That's a good question. I was always a Dietz.flv fan.
Okay.
He was always my favorite player. Jay Bomeister, he was a Tiger who grew up there. Everybody likes Jerome McGinley as well. I just have always been a preference, I guess, growing up.
So it sounds like you like to pattern yourself, though, your style of play after Snuff.
I try to. I try my best, yeah.
Okay. And then as far as the Flames go, I mean, little bit of a disappointment this year, not making the playoffs. Are they going to be able to bounce back?
That's a good question. I have to say my true team is the Canucks. I'm a Canucks fan, so that's where my heart lies, but I still take the Flames.
So what's the fault? What happened at the end when they were able to get past Chicago again this year?
Well, Chicago was tough and they ran into some injuries on the back end. And Chicago was too strong, I guess. As you can see now, they're still carrying on, so that doesn't surprise me.
Good enough. All right, thank you very much, Darren. We wish you all the best in the upcoming season and have a good summer.
Thank you very much, Les.
Darren Dietz on Catching Up.